Yeah, hi guys. A very good afternoon. Firstly, let me know is my voice is clearly audible. Then we will start today's session. Yeah, guys, this is Fayaz. Till now, we have discussed about what is Android and the basics of Android versions, and the basics of Kotlin, and we also touched the Jetpack Compose also, right? In today's session, we are going to discuss. We are going to create an application, which is an quiz application using Firebase. And in today's session, we are going to learn about what is Firebase, how we can integrate it in our app, and what are shared preferences. That also we are going to learn in our today's class. Okay, so let's start our today's session. Firstly, let me share my screen. If my voice is not clearly audible, please let me know in chat box. Okay. Yeah, guys. Today we are going to learn about Firebase. First, what is Firebase means? It is a tool developed by Google through which we can do a lot of things like authentication process and storing data. All those things we can do using the Firebase. It is a real-time collaboration. It works in real time. Okay, streamed authentication we can use it. We can use it as a backend platform. It provides all these functionalities like real-time database authentication, cloud file store, cloud functionalities, all these things. Okay, if you want you can learn from this, or you can go through Google. And today we are mainly using this cloud file store, which is works as an database for mobile, web, or server, whatever it may be. In today's class we are going to use it for mobile application, right? It's a part of the Firebase platform only, and it provides real-time synchronizing. I will show it how it provides real-time data sync, how it sync the real-time data. We will show in this class only. Next, it organizes data in the documents and the collection forms. Okay, in normal whatever you use databases, we will store the data values as rows and columns in a table, right? But here we are going to use documents and collections to store our data. It works same as our file manager. Okay, like we will store a file within another file, same like that it works here. I will show it in shared preferences. I will discuss after doing this thing. Let me open my Android Studio here. I'm going with new project, empty views activity. Next, I'm going to give it name as GDSC quiz, or I will give quiz app application. Okay, I will give quiz application, and the language should be Kotlin. Okay, I'm leaving other options by default. Let me give it some time. Let me finish it all its process. Until it completes its process, let me show you something. In today's class, we are going to use some images in our app. So for that, I'm going to use this website, flat icon. Here you can see all the icons and images, interface icon, animated icon, stickers. You can download it. Some of the icons are free, some maybe for premium purpose only. So you have to buy those icons. For suppose if you want an image like book, just search it, you may get a lot of icons. You can download it and use it in your app. You can see here, yeah, you can directly download it and use it in your app. I have already downloaded some of the pictures for today's session. So first, okay, so firstly let me copy those pictures. I have downloaded it. I have copied pictures and I am going to save it in drawable. Okay. In our previous session, I have said whatever we want to store the data, like photos or videos, we have to store it in drawable, right? So I'm going to paste it in here, right? I have to change its name because it has an hyphen in the name, so it may be throw some error at runtime. So we have to change its name. To change name, go to refactor, rename, and change the name coin. In this whole section, I'm going to use these 4 pictures. Okay. Now come to our main thing. First, first we are going to create an sign up page. Okay. First, we will create an sign up and login page. We will get the username, email, and password from the user. We will store it on our database. Then after we will start with our quiz questions and answers, that stuff. Okay. First, let me delete this one, and here I'm going to use, first I will change this background color. Okay. And that also, firstly I have some colors. Okay. In this values we have a lot of colors, right? So I will take 2 colors, I will duplicate it, and I'm going to use 2 colors here. First one is primary color. You can directly change it from here to red or something like that, but I have a particular value so that all the colors should be clearly visible, looks good in our app. Okay. So hash 0D1, you can see it's just nothing but a blue color. Okay. And next I have transparent blue, just a slight difference. It's just a slight difference of blue color, that primary color. Its value is hash 70f1. Okay. I have given 2 hashes here, right? You may not feel any much difference between two of these, but there is a slight difference between these 2 colors. Okay. You can see it when we create our activity. So firstly what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change its background color to primary. You can see here I have changed this for our convenience. I'm going to do it has 10 margin, 10 dp, right? Yeah, it does not reflect in our app, but for here only it will show some clear border. So I have just created for that purpose only. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I will just take an image view first. Here in image, this we have added it to drawables, right? It will show here. I'm going to take this fishing image. Okay, now I will constrain it magically. You can constrain it here, or you can do it manually. I will decrease the size of this image. Yeah, now it looks fine. Now I am going to take an card view here. I'm going to constrain it also. Yeah, I'm going to give it some height so that we can clearly visible. I'm going to give 400 dp. Yeah, this is the card we have, but not 400 dp. I'm changing it to some 300 dp. Yeah, fine. And width here from this side I'm going to give it 50 margin, and from this side also I'm going to give 50, and I'm going to concentrate with this image. Also I'm going to cut this down so it will go up. From upward also I'm going to, from top also I'm going to give some margin, let's say 20. Yeah, here I'm going to give some. Okay, it should be fine I think, but not looking so good, right? So I'm changing it to 90, not 90, 70. From this side also I'm going to change it to 70. Now somewhat it looks good, right? Now what we are going to do here in this block is we are going to add some text fields to get the data from the user. For that we are going to use plain text. One for a name and second one is for email, right? I'm going to take this email text view, and next one is for password, and again next one is also for password, for confirming the password, right? We have those options. This all are comes in this, it overlaps on each other. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take a linear layout vertically and placing on this, and I'm going to place all this in that linear layout. Then it will comes one after other. I'm going to set the gravity of this linear layout to center of that vertical also, it should be in center. Yeah, now here one more thing here is we have to show some text here by saying a create account or something like that. So I'm going to take a text view here. Yeah, I have taken a text view. I'm going to Okay, I will place this test view in that card view so that it will looks different than those items in the linear view. I'm going to call it text. Here I'm changing it to create an account. I'm changing its size 24. Yeah, I'm changing its style to bold, and let me change its color also. I'm going to give it primary color. Yeah, now I'm going to center it, gravity center horizontally. Yeah, now we have this create an account. Next we have this labels, right? So we have to change this labels. It's not looking quite good, right? So what we can do here is we can create an resource file. Okay, let me explain why we have to create this resource file. I will explain after creating this file. Let me say I have creating this file. I'm going to name it as test view or input outline. It will just give us an outline, which is root element is shape. It is drawable here. Just whatever we give root element, it will comes here. Okay, you can directly change it here also. No need to give correct name at the creation level. Now what I'm going to do here is I will going to call stroke, which is width of some 2 dp, and which is color primary only. Okay, now you can see here what I'm trying to do here is I'm going to create some box here, and I'm going to use that box in this name field. Okay, this outline of this name going to be looks like this. Okay, now I'm going to use corner for radius of 5 dp. Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I will select all these things, call them background, and change all the background to this input outline. We have created this one, right? Yeah, it has changed successfully, but there is no gap in between this, right? So what I'm going to do here is first thing is I'm going to give some padding nothing but it gives a space in that box only. Okay, you can observe here I'm going to give it 10 dp. Okay, in this box only the text will be, the space between this text and box will be increased. That is known as padding. I'm going to change margin, this margin for outer purpose. You can see now the two box gap between these two box increases. Yeah, you can see the box has been, the gap between boxes has been increased, right? You can do this as follows. Next I'm going to give some, okay, it's not good looking that much good, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use some view here, and I'm going to use height of this could be 2 dp. Okay, next background of this view has, I'm going to give it a color, primary color, right? Okay, I am going to place this one also in linear view and this one also in linear view. Yeah, now I'm going to wrap content also, width also I'm going to change to some 100 dp. Yeah, I'm going to change this as 5 dp. Now you can see why I have created this view. Okay, it shows some line, right? Not this much height it requires. I will decrease it to some 3 dp. Yeah, now it looks good, right? And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change this test. I'm going to change this hint. Okay, hint to first thing name, for second one email, and third one password, fourth one to confirm password. The first one we have name text, right? So I'm going to remove the text. I hope I have explained this, what is the difference between text and hint, right? If not, I will just explain it here. Text will be shown on the screen, but whereas hint is used to show on the screen, show on the screen. But what happens in hint is we are not able to get that text. It is just like an hint. Whenever you click on this text view, it will disappear from the text. Okay, you can enter your name here. The default name which is displaying here will be disappeared. We will show it when we run our app. We have taken all this, right? Next I'm going to give some buttons. First one I'm going to place here. Next I need two buttons. First one is for login and another one is for sign up. Now I'm going to constrain it with this and this one with this. Okay, we have already placed that thing. Yeah, now I'm going to change the text of this button to login. I'm going to increase this size to 20. Yeah, and I'm going to change the background color of this to background tint. I'm going to change to transparent. Yeah, next I'm going to change this one text. You can do all these things by code only, right? But if I'm going to do all this by code, you will not able to understand properly, right? Because If I want, I am going to change this text. You are not able to know which text I am going to change. You can use this one, but it is an easy way, right? By using an, we have an option, so why don't we use that option? If we are able to use, why not? Okay, so I'm going to use design only here. Yeah, first one is text. I'm going to use sign up, and I'm going to change this size to some 24, not 24, just 20 is more than enough. Yeah, next, background. I'm going to change background tint here to some black. Yeah, and I'm going to change the direction to some bold. Right, now it looks good. I think it looking somewhat better. Okay, I have to make any changes, please let me know in chat. Otherwise we will move to login page. Okay, I think I have taken much time to for this one page only, so I'm going to do it, make it fast. Second one is I'm going to create an another activity, empty views activity only. Here I'm going to change it and login activity. It takes some time to complete its build. Okay, until then we will give some IDs to this. We have what ID we have? We have the text, edit test email address, edit test password, edit test password 2. This one only I am going to change, confirm password. Okay, we have an activity, another activity, login activity. What I'm going to do here is I will just copy this whole code here. Image also from this one only. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste here. Oh, something is not good. Okay, let me clear all those things. We have extra. First we have to change background, right? Background of this entire page to primary. Okay, right. Now we don't need this all this name, email, confirm password, right? We don't need name here, so I'm going to delete it. We need email and password only. Email, password. We are don't need any confirm password to log in, right? So I'm changing that also. We have to be this two, login and sign up. Okay, now I have to change this card size to wrap content. Yeah, but I'm going to give some padding here. 10 dp. Okay, nothing has changed. I'm going to give this one margin bottom. From bottom I will 10 dp. No change. Yeah, okay, no problem, but it's not looking good, right? Okay, we have missed something. We have to curve this radius of this card view. I'm going to change it to some not 10, 5 dp. Yeah, now it is somewhat curved, right? But I'm going to make it as 10 dp. Yeah, 12 dp. Yeah, now it looks somewhat good, right? Now I'm going to place this here. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to change this one to black and this one to white. I will just change its names. Here I'm going to name it as text sign up, and I'm going to change its name to login. Okay, I want to change IDs of these things so that we can use it without any errors. I'm going to name it as email, just that's it, and I'm going to name it as password. Okay, I think it has changed from this also. Yeah, it has come something which we don't want to get this error, but we got some error here. In page, in this page also we have ID name, email, email, right? So I'm going to change it as email from main activity, right? Main, and password main. Yeah, email, password. Okay. Now we have these two pages, right? I'm going to change this one also. Just wait. Button name to sign up. Sign up page, it is page. Next button is for login. I have to remove this. Okay. Right. Yeah. Now we have created these two things, right? So what I'm going to do here is we're going to use some Firebase thing. First, let me run whether our app is running properly or not. Let me check it first. Before doing this thing, I want to explain one thing here. For any view from this, if we want to access any view from here, we want to initialize it with the id, right? Like find view by id, that stuff, right? But in this project we are going to use a feature called binding. By using this feature, we are not going to initialize every view with id. Okay, we can directly access any view from our activity by using this binding feature. To use this feature, we have to first make some changes to our project. I'm going to change it in going in build.gradle. Here we are going to make change. Okay, we have build features. In that we have to enable view binding. View binding equals to true. This thing we have to make. And what will you getting some error? Right, after that just click on sync. Now it will make everything fine for us, and after that we can directly use all the views from our XML file directly in our activity without initializing, without providing any IDs. Okay, we have to provide ID, but every time we are not going to call that. Okay, to use binding, first we have to initialize it here. Private okay, here private latent variable we have to initialize. Next, binding, it is a type of activity login binding. Okay, whichever activity we are in, that activity name should be here. Okay, but I have gone in login activity. First we will create main activity here, which is an sign up activity. I'm going to name it as private it variable binding activity main binding. Okay, then we have to initialize it. Binding equals to activity main binding dot inflate layout inflator. We have to inflate our views. Okay, using this layout inflator. Next, here we are saying take the layout which are available in resource file, which name it has activity main, right? But while using binding, we are going to directly initialize it like binding dot root. Okay, by this we can access every view whichever are in our activity main. We can directly access it without giving any find view id that stuff. Okay, like binding dot, we have this views in our XML file, right? All those are able to access from here only. Okay, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change its button IDs here. First I'll come to design, not design. I will here only change button IDs. Its button IDs, I'm going to give login page. For this one, I'm going to give sign up. Okay, okay, nothing here. I'm going to give it as sign up, this one, and here I'm going to give it as login page. Yeah, now it is fine. Now first thing what I'm going to do here is whenever user clicks on this login button, the user should redirect to this login page, right? So that we can do by directly by using intent, right? As we are learned in our previous sections, we can use directly intent function and we can redirect to that activity, right? For that I'm going to call it binding. What name I have given to login page, I think. Yeah, login page dot set on click listener. In that I'm going to create an val intent type intent equals to, or I can directly start our activity. In that only I am going to create start activity. I'm going to call intent here. From this context, from where we are going to move login activity class.java, right? Now we can move from this to that activity. Here also I'm going to use this binding thing, and binding equals to activity login binding dot inflate layout inflator. Here binding dot root. Now here also I'm going to do same thing. Here sign up page dot set on click listener. In that also I'm going to start an activity which is an sign up activity. Intent this comma, in which activity we are going to move? Sign up, right? Not sign up, I have named it as main activity. Yeah, main activity class.java. Yeah, now just let me run our app. Let me see whether our app runs fine or not. Until it creates or build, let me show you something. You have seen this one, right? Now I'm going to Firebase. This first page firebase.google.com is from official. You can directly go to console, or you don't have any account, you can create, you can just sign up with the Google account, that's it. No need to enter any other details. It is a free platform for up to certain limits. Okay, if your project is going to be large, or if you are making some large products, you have to purchase it. Okay, it has two versions. One is basic one, another one is you have to pay for the whatever sources you are going to use in this Google Firebase. You have to pay for those resources. Okay, if your project is very small project for education purposes you are going to create, okay, for that you can create projects, very basic projects. Okay, you are not able to create some advanced means you are not going to store a lot of users data in your Firebase. Okay, I'm going to you can directly create from here. You have reached the project limit for your account. You can add Firebase to an existing project or request an increase amount. Okay, I have reached my limit. I will use some different Google account here. No worries. We will directly connect it from here only. Okay. Our app should be. What happened to our app? Launching on device. Install successfully. It is not our app. Okay, guys. It is an previous app. Yeah. Okay, we have not constrained it properly, so it has gone to upside. No worries. What if I will click on login? Yeah, we have successfully moved to here, and this one, this text is not properly visible, so let me change that one also. When we will click on sign up, yeah, we will moving it here. When click on login, yeah, we are moving here. Okay, just some minor changes we have to do. First thing is this is not properly constrained, sorry, constrained to bottom to this one. Yeah, now it should be there only. Yeah, okay. Not this near. My system getting stuck, guys. Let me minimize all those things. Yeah, it's not properly, it's not good to king, so I need some changes. It got stuck. Okay, guys, it should be somewhat. Yeah, login. I will give some 30 here. 10. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create authentication process using Firebase. For that, I'm going to use Firebase. I'm going to tools, Firebase here. You can directly initialize it from here. Okay. What I'm going to do here, first, let me open my another browser because this account has reached maximum limit. So I need to open another account. Just wait, guys. Yeah. We are going to use authentication process, right? For that, I'm going to in this authentication and authenticate using Kotlin. I have to select. We don't have Kotlin option. We only have Java and normal option. So I'm going with normal one, authenticating using Google. So first we need to connect our project to Firebase. So just click on this one. It will automatically redirects to your browser and it will load here. And these are the some previous projects I have created. And I click on add quiz. It will automatically detect our app name. Click on continue. If you want to use Google Analytics, which is how many times you have clicked opened your app, all these analytics of your app are going to be shown in your dashboard. If you want, you can enable it. If you don't want, you can disable it. So I'm going to enable it. I'm going to press continue here. I'm going to select our location. Is there India? Right. Create project. It will take some time. Yeah, we have successfully connected our project to Firebase, you will get a pop-up saying you have successfully connected. Doing some process. Let me wait. Yeah, it has connected successfully. Okay, just close this tab and again open. You will see this app live, right? Quiz application. Open the tab. And now we can see a lot of features here. The first thing we are going to use here is we have five-star database. We will use this five-star database in this video only. Okay. First we have authentication, right? Click on that authentication. We will get some options. First get started. We have a lot of options to authenticate users in our app. We have these types, okay, like with email or password with phone number, or anonymously we can give sign up option. We can directly give Google, Facebook, all these things we can integrate in our app. For now we are going with the email and password. Okay, just click on this email and password, enable it. If you need any two-step verification or need to send user an email saying create and password, you can enable this thing, or otherwise you can directly only enable this email and password only. This is passwordless sign in. Okay, you already, I hope you already aware about this one, right? By just providing an email, you will get a link to directly sign up, or you will get an OTP to your email. Through that you can sign up. Okay, for that stuff you can enable this one, or otherwise you don't need to enable this. For this project we are going to use this email and password only. Okay, click on save. It has saved successfully. Now coming to users, we don't have users here, right? So what if we will create an account? We will get the details of that user here. Okay, so for that we have to integrate that add Firebase authentication SDK to your app. We have to add some dependencies here. It will automatically add, so just you have to click here and accept changes. It is going to add this one in your Gradle project, this one in your app Gradle build. Okay, these two things and this thing, just accept changes. It will sync your project. Okay, Gradle project sync in progress, right? So it will take some time. It will take some lot time, I think, because it downloads some resources which it requires. It will download it from using internet. If you have a fast internet, it will take less time. It all depends on your internet speed, guys. So I think our library internet speed is much enough. Yeah, it is important library data. It downloaded all the things. Yeah, we have dependencies set up correctly, right? So we have successfully integrated our Firebase in our project. Now we are going to use that Firebase. Okay, just minimize this thing, and in our main activity, which is an sign up activity, I am going to use our Firebase here. First thing is we have to initialize it. Okay, for that one, to my laptop, it got stuck. Yeah, now similarly how you initialize the binding, same like this. You have to guys, I don't know what's happening with my laptop. Yeah, now it's fine. I'm going to name it as auth, which is of type Firebase auth. Okay, now here you have to initialize your auth equals to Firebase auth dot, not this one, Firebase auth dot get instance. You have to do anything with your Firebase. First, you have to initialize it with the get instance function. Okay. Then after you can able to use this auth one. Now, what I'm going to do here is first, whenever user clicks on sign up button, binding dot, what I have named it sign up, right? Yeah, sign up dot set on click listener. Whenever user clicks on this sign up button, we have to create, we have to log in this user to another activity, main activity, right? For that, we are going to use here, first and foremost, we have to take this all inputs, right? Name, email, password, confirm password. For that, I'm going to take input from the user. First and foremost, I'm going to create where name equals to binding dot, which one, first one, I think edit test, that is test dot text dot to string. I have explained it in our first class why we'll change it to string, all those this stuff, so I'm not going to repeat it here. Email binding dot email main dot text to string. Next one we have password. I'm going to name it as password only, equals to binding dot password main dot text to string. Next we have confirm password, right? Confirm pass equals to binding dot confirm password dot text dot to string. Yeah, now we have all these things, right? So here what I'm going to do here is I'm going to check whether this has any empty values or not. First I'm going to do that thing. For that I'm going to if name dot is empty or email dot is empty, or you know about this or operator, right? Which means this or this. Okay, uh, if anything gets true, it will going to run this block code. Okay, whichever code in this block, it will going to run that code. If not email password, right? Password dot is empty or confirm password dot is empty. Okay, if any of these fields got empty, okay, if user not entered any data in any of these fields, we have to show error, right? So for that I'm going to show some toast here. This I'm going to show toast like enter all the fields. Okay, or else if user has entered everything, okay, but we have to check whether this password and confirm password are same or not, right? For that I'm going to use this password not equals to confirm password. Then we are going to show some toast here also, saying both passwords are not same. Okay, Guys, I think I have taken a lot time here. Yeah. Else, if everything works fine, if user has entered all the things and the password and confirm password all same, then what we have to do here is I'm going to call this auth dot create user with the email password, right? All these things automatically you get these things whenever you use Firebase auth and initializes and integrated Firebase in your project. You will get all these classes and functions. You can directly use that. Create user with email and password. What we have to give it here, first I'm going to give email comma password. With these two parameters it is going to create an user. Okay, then add an complete listener, which is this. Yeah, you can add this function add and complete listener. If successfully user created, what should it do? Okay, we can mention it here. If here you can see it task auth result, this function is lambda function. You can able to see, I hope you can able to see this one, or you can directly create it has some task like this, and you can use this task like here, some task dot is successful. Okay, like you can use this lambda function, or otherwise you can directly remove this, you will get it. Okay, you can see it has it, right? So you can use that it keyword, it dot is successful. What it means is, if it has successfully created a user with the email and password, what should it do? It gives some toast. For now I'm going to use some toast here, this, and account created successfully. Else toast this. Next, error. I'm going to show some error here. What is our error is plus it dot exception. Whichever exception our Firebase throws, it will show on our in the toast format to the user. Okay, so I hope it works fine. Let me run our app. Gradable started. It takes some time, guys, because we have used a lot of things here, right? So it will take some more time. Okay, it's already 1 hour. Still, we are not created a login page. Okay, let me speed up the class, guys. Now I'm going to create login activity also. Login activity will be also same like this. Okay, only difference is we will only take this name, sorry, email and password only, and we will directly call this auth one, and instead of create user with email address, we can call the function uh, like sign in user with email and password, and all these things are similar to this one. Okay, until it creates, I think I can able to do this stuff in login page. Whenever binding dot login, I have given name, right? Set on click listener. Grade will finish it, guys. So let me check our app is working fine or not. My device is going to struck here, I think. Okay, it is not refreshed, I think. Yeah. Let me rerun our app. I know I will get error. I think from here only. 23 login activity. Yeah, this is the error we are getting. I will comment it out so that we run our app. This is from previous one, right? Yeah, guys, it will starting our app. Just in a few seconds, we can able to use your app. If you have your physical device, you can attach it. You can enable US debugging option is there under developer options. You can enable in your physical mobile phone. You can directly run your app in your physical mobile using an USB cable. Okay, by enabling USB debugging option, you- after enabling that option, you can connect your laptop cable with your mobile phone. You can directly see an option with your mobile phone name here. Okay, you can directly select that mobile, you can run from it. From now, I'm going to give name as, okay, I'm going to give gdsc, email has gdsc at the rate gmail.com, password 123456, confirm password 123456. Okay, now I'm going to sign up here. I have clicked on sign up. The button is not clearly visible, right? I will change it. Account created successfully, right? You can see the toast account created successfully. We got that. What if I will again click on this button? You can see Firebase authentication collection exception. We are getting some error because we have used this email already, right? So we will getting some error here. Now you can see here. Let me refresh this page. You can see gdsc at the gmail.com. The user has been created. Okay, you can see the details of the user here. Okay, you can see the name, user id, the user name, sorry, email, and user id you are able to see with the authentication process. Okay, if you want to see all these things like name, gd, email, all this stuff, you have when we create a database in this class only we are going to create database. At that time we will store all these things, then we can able to see all those things. I will explain it later. So first let me finish our login one also. For that I'm going to minimize this thing. Yeah guys, binding dot login set on click listener. I have pasted all those things here. I will change it to, I don't need this one I think. Yeah, now I don't need this name also and this confirm password also. I only need email and password. Email dot text. I think I have given it as password, right? And I'm going to remove this name and I'm going to remove this confirm password also. And this whole thing should be removed because we don't have password here, right? And again, one thing here is I have not initialized an auth here. Private date variable auth Firebase auth, and we have to initialize it. Auth equals to Firebase auth dot distance, right? Now we will get removed, right? Now I have to remove this one with sign in with email and password. Okay, I'm going to pass email here, comma, password. Now we can able to log in here. Let me rerun my app. Let me check everything fines or not. Here I want to change it to sign signed in properly, successfully. Our app going to start. Just let me check. We are directly logging. Device is offline. It is online, right? But it's showing device is offline. I have changed my laptop today, so we are getting a lot of errors. Not errors, warnings. Yeah, guys, from here you can see your lock cat. It is taking more time, I think. Yeah, let me try with the login option here. Login. I'm going to use same email gdsc@gmail.com. I have given previously this email, right? So same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm giving wrong password. Let me see. Let me see what happened. I have clicked on login. Taking some time. Yeah, error. We're getting an error, right? Credential exception. What if I will give correct password? My device got stuck. Yeah. Now I'm going to give 1 2 3 4 5 6, which is correct password. Let me check. Yeah, sign in successfully. We can directly create like this. Sign up and login option we can create like this. Okay. Now just give some time. I will create some more activity through which if the user login and sign up, user can go to this activity, which is I'm going to name it as home activity. I'm going to click finish. Yeah, whenever user signed in with the proper credentials, we have to go to another activity, right, which is known as from this to home activity. Home activity class.java. Okay, after moving to home activity we have to finish this activity, which is this page, else we will get back to this login page only. Okay, for that I'm going to finish this one. Finish. Yeah. Next, in sign up also I'm going to do same thing. Main activity also, whenever account created successfully, user should go to start activity, intent this comma, in which activity we have to move, in home activity, right, class.java. After this one also we have to finish. What it will do means it will finish, means it will kill the present activity. Okay, whenever I click on this login button, it will kill this activity and it will move to home activity. Whenever we click on back button, we will not able to see this activity anymore. Okay, for that we have to use this finish one. Now I will change something in our home activity, which is our new activity, right? Firstly, I am going to add some image here. In this image, yeah, let me run my app. You can see how it looks. It will take some time, guys. Until then, please let me know, is my voice clearly audible? If you have any difficulties, let me know in chat box. Yeah, we will getting some error because of this image. I'm going to take image. And the source of this image, I'm going to change to drawable, something like this fishing only. Okay, now I will constant it using this infer constant, which is automatic constant things. Okay, now let me run our app. I hope it will run properly. Again, we are getting some error, like tools, home activity of line 17. We are getting some error here. At line 17, here only we are getting error. This is because here we have source, right? Not in tools. I'm going to take the image from the drawable, which is fishing, right? Yeah, now I can able to run, I think. Launching, guys. So please wait some time. Yeah, guys, our app is launching now. Just wait some time. Yeah, I've got installed. Still, I have not changed it color, right? I think. Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give some name here, like GDSC2, email gdsc2@gmail.com. Password I'm going 123456 6. Create and sign up. It will take us to home activity, right? You can successfully created a user and we are successfully redirected our user to our home activity. Now we are going to create our home activity to play the quiz. Okay. For that, let me come to our home activity. Before that, I'm going to main activity. Here, text. I need this one. This background. background is not clearly visible at runtime, right? So what I'm going to do here is I will change it, this background, not tint, black. Okay, for now I'm going to leave it as it is. Yeah, now I'm going to create our home activity. For this, firstly I need an image view. Before that, I need a text view firstly. Secondly, I need another text view, and then I need an image view. Before that, I am also going to change the color of this background also, and I'm going to define some other colors here. Okay, I'm going to name it as white background. This one has same transparent white or white transparent. Okay, I'm going to give some values here. For this, yeah, come to our home activity. I'm going to change its background color. What to white background, and comes to design. First I will delete this image, then these two test views, right? It will colliding each other. So let me constrain it. From top, I'm going to give some 50 dp, right? From side, I'm going to give 20. All right. Now I'm going to constrain this one to this, start to end. Also, I'm going to change it to 50. Yeah, these two should be each other. I'm going to change this text to something like hi. Now color to black. Next size to something 34. Okay. Style to bold. True. Okay. Before doing this thing, I am going to use some cardboard here also. No need to use card view. We can directly use it high, something like this. And then for second one, I'm going to write our name like John. Okay, now it looks fine, right? Now I'm going to take some image view. I'll place this image view like here, and I'm going to give source of this image view with our fishing image. Fishing, right? Yeah, I'm going to decrease the size of this image to this. I'm going to consider it top, and from top also I'm going to give some 50 margin, not 50. I think it's 45 for enough for this. Yeah, I'm going to constrain this one with this start to end. Yeah, now it looks some. I'm going to use some other text view, and I'm going to place it here. I'm going to give it here, right here, with here. Yeah, from here I'm going to give some 20. Okay, if you want to give here, we have to remove here. Yeah, then I'm going to change its text to something like this. Something we are going to do. Okay, or today we are going to do something, right? Just for designing purpose, I am adding some text here. Okay, you can design your app as your wish, as per your wish. You can design. Here we will fetch the username from the Firebase, and we will show username here after creating our all the app. Now what I'm going to do here is we will take an card view here. Containers, I'm going to take card view. I'll tie it below, and I will give some height, then I can see clearly some 70 dp. Yeah, more than enough. I think 60 is enough. Okay, now I'm going to tie it with this top to bottom. Okay, not 10, 20. I'm going to give from this side also 20. From this side is also 20. I'm going to give it some radius like 10 dp. Okay, I'm going to change its background. Card background I'm going to change with white transparent. Okay, you are not able to see, I think, the difference between this one and this one. Elevation 10. Okay, radius I'm going to change. I I will give 15 dB. Now it gives some curve, right? So I'm going to change it to this one to 70. So yeah, more than enough. Now what I'm going to do is first I will take a layout which is horizontal. Okay, in horizontal I'm going to take again a linear view, not linear view. I'm going to take again an horizontal view. In horizontal view, first I'm going to take an image. An image. The source of this image I'm going to give it as, going to give name it as, I'm going to use same image here, fishing. Okay. Now I'm going to give some another layout which is vertical. In this I'm going to add some text views here. To for this text view I'm going to name it as last score. Right guys, here I'm going to use this text view size to something 24. Yeah, I'm changing this style to bold and changing its gravity to center. Yeah, this text view also I'm going to center it. Okay, for text also I'm going to set it to 00. Color should be black. Yeah, now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to change its width to some 25 dB. Yeah, okay. And this linear view to wrap content. Sorry, I have changed height. Okay, I have set this center right gravity. So here I'm going to use another layout, which is linear layout. In that I'm going to use some image view. Okay, make it as wrap content. I'm going to use another linear layout here, which is vertical. I think this linear layout, right? This one should be wrap. Yeah. Now you can see our image. We have to change this image source. This image source to some coin. Okay. Now in this one, I'm going to use two test views. First one should come as points. And the color should be black. And size 24. And it is bold. Gravity should be horizontally centered. Yeah, this one also gravity should be center. And the text 456. Okay guys, I hope now it looks somewhat clear. Now I will just close this card view so it looks fine. Now I'm going to take and view here. Top to card view bottom. Okay, I'm going to change it as 400 dp. Yeah, it looks fine now. Cut this down. Yeah. Now I will change this background color to transparent white. Okay, this white and this white, you will get somewhat difference. Okay, not that much, but you will get some difference. I change it as 480 dp, not 480, 430 dp. Okay, now I will add an test view here. I think it goes on this one. No. should be here. Right. And from this side, I'm going to give 20 margin, and I'm going to change text to play or choose category, and this text color be black, and size should be 24, and it must be bold so it looks clear. Yeah, choose category. Under choose category we have this one, right? I'm going to give some 50 here, not 50, 30. From here also I'm going to give some 30. Okay, if we give it this side, that side, it will become 0. It is a view, so I'm going to change its width to some 400 at 400, not 400, 350. Yeah, 350 will be fine. Now I'm going to take some card view here. Right. With this one, I'm going to give some height here, like let's say 200 dp. 150 is enough. Yeah, width should be some 90 dp. Yeah, from this side I'm going to give some 50, 60. Okay, from top I'm going to give some margin here, let's say 20. Right, I'm going to change its background. Background to white background, and I'm giving elevation some 10 dp, and a radius 15 dp. Okay, in this card view I'm going to place, first one is some image view. I'm going to source it as like ball. Yeah, sorry, in home activity, right? Yeah, design. Before I'm placing this one, I'm going to use layouts, linear layout. Vertical I'm going to use. In that I will place this image, and another one is text view. Yeah, now I'm going to use text view. Text I'm going to change it as sports. Now color I'm going to use black. Test alignment should be center, size 20. Yeah, and it should be bold and italic. Right. Now I'm going to do same thing with the another card view. You can do this thing by using an recycle view, right? You can use this all this thing using recycle view also, but image. I'm giving some random IDs, so we are not going to use this all things. So I'm going to give some random IDs. It's just for look purpose. We don't do anything with these things. Okay. I had to remove these things. Then only we can able to see this one here. I'm going to tie it with this. Just untie it. Then some 10. Not to that. Yeah. From this side also I'm going to give some 30, not 30, some 20. From upper also I'm going to give some 20. Yeah. Now it looks fine. I'm going to change this image. Some right. And this text to maths. Now it looks somewhat good. Let me run our app and see how it looks. After that, you can also add some more categories here. We don't have much time, so I'm not going to add whole things. Until it creates build. Just let me. Yeah. Now, okay, it started terminating the app. First, let me see how it looks. Now we have to do some main four things here. Whenever we click on any this category, we have to open a quiz activity. Then we have to play quiz and we have to return back to this activity. And one more thing, we have to fetch the username from the database to show you our. And the next one is we have to show the which we have played. The score of that quiz we have to show here and how many points we have got from the first day till now, how many points we have achieved, we are going to show here. Okay, our app is going to be launched. Let me wait. Install successfully finished. Yeah, it taking time, guys. Yeah, we can see one problem here. Every time it opens app, it will asking for login, right? But normal apps don't ask more than one time login credentials, right? So for that, we are going to add some code in our project. I will show that one. Just let me first open my home activity. Getting stuck. Not gdsc at the rate gmail.com. Next, wait. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Let me log in. Wait. Sign in successfully. Let me open our app. Yeah, it looks like this. Our last score would looks like this. And next our points looks like this. Our app looks similarly like this. You can see slightly difference between this color and this color and this color and this. Okay, now whenever user clicks on this card, we should show a quiz activity by showing some question and some options. Okay, so let me create that activity. I think I have finished the given time, but after creating that activity I will close. Just wait. Empty which activity. Now I'm going to give some questions activity. Finish. Huh? అదొక్కటి చెప్పేసి. Yeah, guys, we have our questions activity here, right? So I'm going to design this activity. Then after we will close this session and we will create all the backend in our next class. Okay, we don't have much time here. The library is going to be closed at 5, so we have to leave before 4 before 5 o'clock. So I'm going to add in this, I'm going to add some view containers, not widgets, view, and I'm going to constrain it to this, and I'm going to give some 400 dp, not 400, 220, yeah, 180 is enough, I think. Okay, 180. Now I'm going to change its color. Background color to something like primary. Yeah, primary. Now I'm going to take some card view and I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to constrain it with bottom. No, I'll tie it up. Then I will give some height like 200 dp. Yeah, I will remove this constraint. I will give 200 dp here, not 200, 90 dp. Yeah, 120 dp. Okay, from this side I'm going to give some 30 dp, 30. Okay, from this side also I'm going to give some 30. Yeah, from here I will make it as 100. Now I'm going to change its radius to some 10 dp. Okay, in this we will going to show a question and we will show options here. I'm going to take text views. First I'm going to take a linear layout. I'm going to place not inside. My system getting stuck, guys. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm going to place some text here. I'm going to change its text to options, and give some padding here, padding like 10 dp, and I'm going to make it has center gravity, center horizontally. Yeah, I'm going to give background also, background, input background. Yeah, margin. Right, it looks like this, guys. We will have show some text here, and we will show options here. In next class we will discuss all this backend of this project. Okay guys, now we are closing this session.